Hello, Leo. Welcome to your weekly reading for the first week of September. Now, September is going to be an incredible month where a lot of changes are going to take place. It's a transformational month. There's a lot of sensuality, sexuality, secrets being revealed, and that's exactly what we have coming in for you. So that first week, whatever you've been hiding is going to be showing, and you may be dealing with somebody that is going to reveal something to you, and that's what I feel it is, not necessarily you. The moon hides things in the dark, but yet as it lights up with that full moon, it lights this little path. And in that path is where we can see things that we couldn't see before. Whatever you're going to see that was hidden in the dark is really going to throw you off balance in the first few days of the week. But that doesn't mean it's going to knock you down. So pay attention to this, because this is going to help you learn to balance things out and stay grounded in yourself. You may be balancing out a situation. I feel this is a romantic situation. Let's take a look at whoever you're dealing with. We have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So this is a situation that calls for a lot of passion and a lot of romance. And this is coming out for almost all the zodiac signs, where that first week of September is going to ignite sensuality and sexuality, where people who haven't been involved in a relationship are going to want that. Some of you are going to deal with two separate individuals, two separate situations. One is extremely passionate about you. The other one is actually in love with you. So this is that secret you may be sharing. You might have two people. However, this is a brand new beginning where you may be making a choice by the end of the week. So let's keep going. That's in the first part of the week. I would say that's up till Tuesday or Wednesday. And then midweek we have the Five of Swords and the card of Destiny. So there's a lot of struggle when it comes to this. I feel you're going to make a decision between a fire sign or a water sign. And again, that's one person who is very exciting to you, adventurous. And when you spend your time together, it's just like always ignited. That stirs a part of you. As a Leo, it ignites your fire inside of you. And then there's that other person. That love is really there. The romance, the ambiance of love itself. So that is not going to be an easy decision, because we want them combined together. But you're going to make a decision, and so one of these two is actually the one you're going to pick, the one you're meant to be with. It's part of your Wheel of Fortune. It's part of your destiny. Both of them most likely are part of your destiny, but you will pick one to move forward with. This is going to create a lot of inner turmoil inside of you, and you may even, the secret may come out where these two know that you are involved with both of them. So let's keep going. We have the Three of Swords and we have the High Priestess. So they may actually hear about it. I feel that there is heartbreak around one of these people when they find out that there's another person involved. The High Priestess really coordinates with that Ace of Cups. You're dealing with somebody who is really, really probably a psychic themselves. They have heightened senses. They can see things, feel things, know it. You're dealing with somebody who knows the secret, and yet they're still involved with you. That Three of Swords is going to be a big decision, because one of these two individuals is going to be heartbroken. Now, it may be vice versa, that you're meeting somebody where this whole scenario I'm talking about is reversed. You're going to know if this is for you. This is all coming around midweek, where that Wheel of Fortune is happening for a reason. We have the center divide right here, and when the planets align, that's when we're able to make the right choice for us. So there is some conflict when it comes to this whole situation overall in general. And as we move forward toward the latter part of the week, we have the Magician and we have the Ace of Swords. So Leo, this is you manifesting what you want and wanting to start a new chapter of your life where you will be picking one of these people. You want a person, you want your partner. You may have gone a few years without any type of relationship at all, and now you have two. One is highly exciting and the other one is extremely romantic. So there is going to be a difficult decision, but this Ace of Swords is saying you will be cutting out one of these two people. Now, I feel that manipulative energy that can come from the Magician, it's just that you know how to hide this. And I feel they're going to see one of these two people, most likely the water sign, is going to see that this is taking place, where you're going to be forced to make this decision. And that's okay, because you're going to pick the right one for you. That Ace of Swords could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius individual, an air sign that you're dealing with. We have some people here, we have people, but it's really about the energies that they carry, where they're connected to air, they're connected to fire, they're connected to water. So again, I feel you're dealing with somebody definitely who can see through whatever's going on in your situation. We have the Eight of Cups, of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, we have Virgo over here as well. There is communication going to go back and forth where somebody is going to make a serious commitment. You may be committing to this particular individual here, and that's why we have that Three of Swords over there, where you're releasing the one that has the passion, that has excitement, because you're going to find this one more fulfilling. The water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces individual, you will find them more fulfilling than a fellow Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius. Because there's something very grounded about this individual. It's like, I feel they're nurturing, and they're just like the ambiance of grace and elegance around this particular person. This one's super fun. This is like jet skiing. This is like a cruise. So, you know, when you're looking at the difference of personalities, there is a complete difference of personalities. So you're going to come into your own self, and you're going to be in complete alignment to make the right choice for you. You're going to see both of these people clearly. You will be making a decision that will be to your advantage. So let's see where this is actually going. I'm going to add a little bit more on here because I feel there's something missing. You're walking away from what does not make you happy. That Eight of Cups means that you've been fulfilled in your life before. However, you've sat around long enough, and now you want that Ninth Cup. And again, I feel you're going to pick this particular individual over here. You're going to pick the Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy, the water, the romantic person, because that's what you're missing in your life. And you're going to see that clearly. This is super fun, but this is more like a permanent relationship for you. So there is confusion, most definitely, between these two people, and yet you will be making this decision. The Ace of Swords is saying you're going to see exactly what's in each cup, what is being offered by each individual. So you're going to know which cup to pick as you go to grab that Ninth Cup. You will recognize the one that is your soulmate, the one that is your life partner. I don't think you want a fling, and this one may be more of a fling, and this one's more of a permanent relationship. This one's super fun to talk to, super exciting, and you may talk all night long with this individual because you do have a commonality between them. You're both fire. You're about fire. It's about excitement, but yet the one thing you're missing is love. So as you move forward, there is this incredible opportunity where either they will offer you a permanent relationship or you're going to offer them one. Now, I feel for some of you, you could meet this person in your work. You may have already, I think you've already met them, but whatever it is, you're going to take a step back. By the end of the week, the overall energy is you will be making a decision that is right for you. You're going to heal over the release of one, and you're going to come to a full, complete acceptance of the one that you pick. Rest your mind, rest your heart, because this has been an ongoing issue, I think, for most of you for probably 6 to 10 weeks. I don't think it's years, although it could be. I feel it's more like 6 to 10 weeks of dating or being involved or attached to 2 different types of people around you. It's time for you to rest and open your heart and let Spirit come in and guide you toward the one that's meant for you. This is part of your destiny. Making this choice is a very big decision. So, we have the 9 of Wands. Whoever you're picking over here, the person you're picking on this side, they are worn out from having to deal with it. And I feel they knew you were dating 2 different people. You were involved with 2 or just thinking of 2 different people. And that doesn't even mean that you're dating them. You could have your past relationship still on your mind. And that's what was making you get to know 2 different people. But there's nothing wrong with dating 2 different people. There's something very healthy about it, so that you get to know them before you make a permanent relationship out of it. You will be making a decision, and they're going to be very courageous. They will give you an answer by the end of the week. You're going to hear from this person. Have a wonderful week. Thank you for watching.